Hello? Bap. Okay, cool. Glad it's all working. Hello. Hey. I swear I'm not that sweaty. I know that it sounds like something someone would say who is that sweaty. But I'm here to promise you, this is just essence of shower. She gotta have the time to dry. I went to the supermarket and I forgot a shopping list. So I just wandered around for a long time and then I didn't realize the time and then I had to run back. And the line was long. And then I showered because it's a sweaty situation outside. A sweaty, cicada-filled situation. How you guys doing? Happy Thursday evening. Hope you've all had a lovely day so far, even if it's just beginning. Because the day can be lovely even if it's only just at the start. Oily boy. Just grease. Just grease with that spelling sounds like a good way to brand something. Probably something that is just grease. Hello. Hi, Short Round. How you doing? Supermarket, you know, first I now I gotta wait for the delivery. Oh, you get your stuff delivered? I only got stuff delivered when I had COVID. But usually I like going to the supermarket, but it is convenient to have it delivered. I've looked it up many times and put stuff in my basket, and then at the end I'm like, I'll just go to the supermarket. I like to see all the things and touch them, which probably I shouldn't be going around the supermarket touching everything. That's probably bad. Oh, that sucks, Hiram. Okay, no worries, no worries. I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll quit my job next week. Oh, congratulations. I hope that's good. I hope that it's great. You mentioned something like chroma keying your butt flan GIF being a pain, so if you need it converted to not GIF, let me know. It's not that the problem is that it's a GIF. It's the problem that I would have to, it's not chroma keying it, I would have to key out individually the butt as it jiggles, so I would have to adjust the keyframes so I can mask I'd want just the ass rather than the GIF, if that makes sense. If you know how to do that, Jaders, I want to dedicate your time to that, I mean. Yeah, no, yeah, so I'm probably not going to dedicate my time. I also do not want to do that. Also, can you guys hear the cicada? They're so loud. I feel like they just got louder. I don't know if it's the evening hours or what. Do you want to hear them? Do you want to have the sound of the summer? Let me turn off the music so you can get a good, flavorful taste. Yummy, yummy. It's so loud. They are incessant. Oh. Goodness gracious. So loud. They're so loud. Oh, damn, like my Japanese cartoons. Did I ever tell you? I did a job once, and as a joke, I called anime Japanese cartoons, and then the lady who checked the video was like, can you not go back and change that part and call them anime? Because this may offend people if you call them Japanese cartoons. They didn't want that associated with their image. And I was like, no. I kept it as it was. I'm not going to re-record the audio and re-record the video. Absolutely not. So somewhere out there is that video. Just hearing the cicadas makes me start sweating. I win! Thank you.
More funds for the Earl setup.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Highwind. I appreciate it. Of course, yeah. Always take care of yourself first. And if you happen to have the spare change to help out, I really, 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 really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Highwind. Really excellent. Thank you. Nabby. My tinnitus. Sounds like an old TV box when you turn it on. See, I like cicada sounds when it's like the individual sound of cicadas with like or like the other ones. But when it's just I'm like, fuck, like, can we have a day off? Like one day a week where they shut the fuck up. Not marshmallow sushi. I wish I did get marshmallows though. I got a variety of sushi products, except for I couldn't find a rolling mat, which is insane because I'm in Japan. Where the frick do you get the rolling mats from for making makizushi? I could not find find one for the life of me, so I'm gonna have to do it with cling wrap. But I thought in Japan they would be everywhere. And they're not anywhere. One cicada is an old Nokia ringtone. For sure. It does sound like Woody Woodpecker, but that's also what they do sound like. Or is it? Wait, I have to look up cicada sounds on YouTube. Not that we need any more of them, but I feel like, okay. Japan cicada type sounds. I don't want like general cicada. Yeah, relaxing in summer. Oh wait, that is the one. That is the one. Oh wait, that's not the one. That one goes. I should show you guys what we're looking at. I'm just looking at cicadas. Yeah. Not that one. That's the one that's outside my house, not to dox myself, but clearly that's the one. That one's my favorite. That one usually is more Inaka. They definitely have them at Okutama. Don't get them around here. Is it making sound? Oh, it is. That one's around me. It'll hit the window and then start doing that. I hate it. Oh, those ones are so loud. Hajimemashite, cheesemasta de gozaru. Semi. Semi? Is that semi? Miru woそうだ。よろしくね。That one also feels more Inaka. Gozaru だね。Did I not say gozaru? Oh, I thought I said gozaru. It's not it though. This one. Sometimes they do a pattern where it's like, okay, so I swear they do a Woody Woodpecker pattern. I swear. Oh god, that one's also, see, like it's stuff out of Naushka, really. They're so big. Never heard that one in my life. Okay, there's too many types. Cute? I don't know. Going up my stairs, I don't think they're cute. I'm so scared of them. I'm absolutely so terrified of them. I now don't want to go out at night because then I have to come home through the gauntlet that is my staircase. It's just awful. Just awful. But tonight we're not going to be cooking with cicadas. We're cooking with fish, which are less scary except for the big ones. I don't know, maybe I would prefer to encounter a cicada than like a big scary fish. We're gonna be cooking with fire. Okay, while we're here, I need to look up how to use a blowtorch because I haven't looked it up. I've been too afraid, but I thought it's actually better if I do it on stream because if I do it alone and something goes wrong, no one can call... Actually, no one can call an ambulance because you guys don't know where I live, right? So... But you can message another creator. You can go and bombard another creator. If someone like Josh is online, you can go and bombard them and they can call an ambulance and the police. So I thought that would be safer than me being alone with a blowtorch. Yeah, or the police already know where I live. We've been through some stuff together. So I think I need to look up how to use a blowtorch. They put some music to this? That's music they've chosen. I like it. It's reassuring. Flame gun. This is a very interesting how-to. I've never seen one in this style before. Okay, we take the cap off. Yeah, I think this would definitely be my style. This would be so nice. Okay, put it in. Slot it all the way down. And turn the top to the left. Oh god. Turn on so that the gas can come out. Gas is on. Blowtorch, blowtorch, blowtorch. It is kind of sensual. Okay, I can just sit with the fan on. So loud. So I wasn't a pyro with blowtorches. I got to play with fire a lot when I was a kid because my mum didn't want me to grow up to be a pyromaniac. So we had like playing with candles where she would supervise us and we'd sit at the dining table and just like have candles around us and like light them all on fire and like make little matchstick fireplaces like in each candle and just like fuck around. Okay, so you can turn it on more and off. And to turn it off, do you just turn off the gas? You just... Okay. Alright, that seems straightforward. And doable. Because my favorite kind of sushi is aburi sushi, which has been blowtorched. And I want to be able to buy, like, supermarket sushi and blowtorch it, so it's great. But I've been too afraid to use it. The plus and minus knob looks like just a valve. Yeah, I think it's just like more or less gas, right? Well, so the ignition, it seems that the ignition is just a clicky thing on the front and then more or less gas. So turn on the gas, click for ignition, turn off the gas to turn it off. So it's all good, Frangela. I'm just learning how to use a blowtorch so that we can blowtorch things in the kitchen. So should be fine. Should be fun. Also, I have to look up very quickly how to who's not prepared for today? I have to learn how to do maki sushi without a, what do you call it? A roller? Sushi roll using glad wrap. Oh, cream cheese kani roll. Good idea. I will have the fire extinguisher ready. They're gonna tell me to use a board, or can I? Okay, they're using. Okay, I got the sushi vinegar. sushi mat. What a cool guy. Cool music. I would love creme brulee, honestly. It sounds so good. And once I master the blowtorch, anything's possible. Okay, I have the nori. Put the rice, and not like that. It's like a thin layer, right? And you leave a bit at the top. They did not leave much space. Usually you leave like quite a bit at the top, right? That is some shiny imitation crab. Cream cheese. Actually, this is kind of fucked up. I've never bought cream cheese before. Today was my first cream cheese purchase. I believe. I hope I'm not lying, but I don't use cream cheese. So today is my first cream cheese time. So I hope it's a good time. Lift and fold. Easy peasy. Apply pressure. They didn't even use cling wrap. I can use my hands. I think they should have left a little bit more naughty at the end though. They polished it for the video. Nice. Yeah, they're just raw dogging it. I'm like, do I raw dog it? I reckon I could. I reckon I could raw dog. Okay. Show me that cross section. Yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. I'll do that. Easy peasy. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. So we can do maki sushi, some nigiri sushi, do a little shy. I need to make the rice. Yeah, I'll have a little water. Try to, and then the end. I thought you put water on the end of the maki sushi to make sure it sticks. I'm worried that if I have wet fingers, will it make it stick or will it make it not stick? I don't know, but I guess we're gonna find out. Also, I have not set up the camera in the... I've not set up the camera in the kitchen. What? Emma. You silly goose. That's your job. I know. But alas, still we're using Larix. So there will be a logo at some point. And if there is, just say Emma. Logo. Don't go too hard to make anything like a creme brulee cream cheese sushi. I actually did Google dessert sushi and nothing came up. I was like, well, I Googled it in Japanese. I wonder if there's anything in English. Oh god, there is. In Japanese, like nothing came up, and in English it's like, the best dessert sushi recipe collection. I'm like, of course. Of course. Just scream watermark in all caps as many times as you can if the watermark... Yeah. Just yell as loud as you can in real life so I can hear you. I got very good hearing. No tinnitus at all. Just, okay. Let me go put this in the kitchen. And then we're good to go. Also, there's just a bunch of stuff in the kitchen. It'll be okay. We'll survive. Deep breaths, everybody. No AC. I also now have an air purifier to see if it helps with my allergies. And so far, it actually has helped quite a bit. So I appreciate my air purifier. It's like my friend. I bring it into every room with me to help with my allergies. Okay. Are you ready to rumble? I'm breathing so hard right now you don't even know. Stop it. Stop breathing. Please. Oh, wait. Okay, take 3. No, you're not gonna die. I promise you nothing bad happens when you stop breathing. I've done it before. I'm a professional. Dojo Actual, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, I forgot somebody subscribed before and I didn't say anything like a dingus. Oh, it was, did I say Lumpy Gumbo? Lumpy Gumbo, thank you so much for the sub. Lumpy Gumbo. Also, alerts look different now. I can promise immortality. I got that permission from a greater being. Let's try. You're seeing too much wall. We gotta twist you a little bit. What if you like that? Let me just check. Let me see. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not too shabby. These are all like pointing at your face, which I feel like is a bit. Yeah. Is that better? Oh, I looked in the light bulb. Bit much. Did you paint the funky vase? This one? I did not. This was pricey. The vase that I have a vase coming that I did recently. I made a glass one a while back. It's somewhere. Oh, there it is. I made this one. I blew this one. A little white glass one. Oh, that's nice. Fun. And then I have another one that I made, but just waiting for it now. Thank you. Thank you for complimenting my fit. Thank you. So, while we wait for the AC to kick in, let's just breathe heavily for a bit. Also, I forgot I left ice cream out, and just before I started the stream, I realized it was still out, and now it's just a puddle. I put it in the freezer, but I'm upset about it. Bong? Like the vase is like a bong? Woo. Also, I cooked rice earlier, but I've eaten most of it, so I feel like we need to do more rice. Now it's just tasty, tasty cream. Yeah, room temperature thick sweet cream. I know, I'm sad to refreeze it. A Banksia? I actually don't know what it is. They didn't specify when I bought it. But it reminded me of Australia, so I was like, you know what? Great. Also, once again, something smells bad. I think it's the trash. It's not the fridge, thank God. I think it's the trash. I was wondering also, I could make a tamagoyaki, because that goes with sushi, right? Oh, at my old place, we used to go to the sushi spot, and they'd come around when they made fresh tamagoyaki, and they'd be like, tamagoyaki, tamagoyaki, and they'd be like, hyakuan for a big slice, and it was still steaming. Did you clean your rice cooker after the takikomi gohan? I did. Wait. I didn't clean the cooker, I cleaned the pot. But I didn't clean the cooker, like the entire thing. It just smells like rice, I guess. Maybe it's fine? always smells like bin. It's so rude. I know. I don't like it. But luckily the truck... Did I buy that? I was not thinking I have double butter. That's so much butter. That's like one regular Australian block of butter. That's like 800 yen right there. Also, should we have a brewski while we do this? I can either have the beer from the Oba-san. Kirin Ichiban Shibori or Horoyoi Sakuranbo Rosé. Alcohol wa 3%. Which one? Bap, bap, beep, bap, bap. Kirin or cherry rosé? Oh, that's cold. Hello, Bevy. Did you miss a flamethrower? No, we need to work up to that. I still got to prepare like rice and get it all good to go, and then when the fish is on the thing, then I can go. Yeah, 3%. It's like nothing. It's like not really alcohol. It's like a fun soda. It says gente, but what gente? What kind of gente are we talking? Am I in the kitchen? Am I cooking? What's she cooking? Yeah, we're working up to the flamethrower by drinking a small 3%er. Kanpai, everybody. Kanpai. Campy. I don't know if this is good. It's pretty bomb. That's actually really good. Yum. Excellent. Cheers. I should have a campfire emote. I gotta make emotes. It's on the list. It's on the list. Campfire. Okay, so we have the right. Oh, also, this is for the stream tomorrow, so you guys don't get it. This is for the Patreon people, but the Patreon people sneak peek. I'm making peach goods because right now it's peach season, and I got the fanciest peaches. Sweet King Momo. I don't know how to read that. Tokudai? I don't know the combo, but I'm assuming it's Tokudai. And these were still expensive, but regular kind of peaches, medium size. See the size difference? They're so big. They're very fancy. I gotta try to make. I hope you can make it huge. Just massive. I don't want to give you all the content now because it's for Patreon people, but I do want to show you the peaches. And the size. They're so big. I might just. I'll show you the size. Right? I literally said that to my sister when I was in the grocery store. I was on the phone to her, and I was like, "These peaches are huge. It's like a whole ass." So we have the same brain. Can't even tell how just huge they look, but yeah, big boys. Smells like trash. Trash smell. But you know what I have? An air purifier. An air purifiers actually help with smells, so give me a second. Come here, baby. Come here, mama. This is what I do now. I take this to every room that I'm in and set her up. Ta-da! Stinky. What air purifier did you get? Just one from Amazon, but a friend of mine has that and swears by it, so I was like, I don't even know what the name of it is. Who are you? Plasma Cluster by Sharp. Sharp. Okay, no worries, Jadis. No worries. I'll try to be hilarious to help out with the audio only part, but it sucks because most of my comedy is physical. Oh, Peaches? Is that the one that goes, moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, We eat a lot of peaches. Okay. Come here, Rice. So here's rice that I made earlier today. There's not much of it, to be frank. Because she's funny looking. Oi! Only my mother's allowed to say that. Also, I don't know if you guys remember from the last morning stream, I was looking at a big slab of pork belly and I was going to make kakuni buta, and it was amazing, and I recommend everybody makes it, unless you're a vegetarian or a vegan. In that case, or you don't eat pork, then don't do it. But if you eat pork, oh shit, it was good. It was so good. I had it with like a little bit of rice, and and you put an egg in it, and the egg gets all like soy saucy and delicious, and then I cut it on my chopstick, put it on rice, and I was like, yum, yum. It was delicious. So I recommend it if you guys. It's just like stewed pork. It took 4 hours, which was a long ass time. But it was 3 hours of just being on the stove and then 1 hour of kind of watching it. Pork isn't vegan? Oh dear. Do I got news for you, my friend? I'm so lazy when cooking just for myself. That's okay. We all do what we gotta do. Sometimes you can enjoy cooking, sometimes it's just a thing that you gotta do to sustain your body. So I have definitely been there where I'm like, I do not feel like cooking, I've had a long day, or I just don't feel like cooking. And then frozen meals are also great. Ordering is also fun. We love food. Aizawa, thank you so much for the 6 months. What is the biggest difference in eating habits since moving to Japan? Well, I moved here like 7.5 years ago, so I have learned a lot in my life since then. So just in general, even if I wasn't living in Japan, my eating habits have changed as I've become who I am today. But in general, I like things that I didn't used to. Like I like matcha a lot. I like white bean. I don't mind red bean. I can eat red bean. I like pickled things a lot more. I like having lots of little dishes to like pick from. I'd kind of maybe prefer that instead of like one big dish, but I mean, I'll have anything. I always eat salad with chopsticks. Fuck salads with forks. Don't fuck them. But eating a salad with a fork, I'm like, this sucks. With chopsticks, it's like, easy. So there's a few things. White bean's better than red bean. Thank you. Preaching the truth. It's so stinky in here. What happened? Become less reliant on cheese toasties, that's for sure. That's awesome. I occasionally will go for a cheese toastie and have a good time. Now I'm like adding some things to my cheese toasties to make them more fun. Popcorn chopsticks? Yeah, snacking with chopsticks is just so good. It's convenient, just like bap, bap, bap. There's a lot of condensation from, not condensation, just rice water happening. And just give it a little clean. Because yeah, we have this rice, but I think this is only enough to make like a few things. It's not much. So I feel like we need to put more rice on. Which means I gotta wash this speedy. Yeah, I don't know. I might get into smoothies again one day, but for right now I haven't been having smoothies. Yeah, crisps with chopsticks, hell yeah. Pepper on cheese toasted. Oh yeah, putting pepper on everything. I'm like, ooh, a bit of pepper. Never thought about that. Trying to stab lettuce with a fork is hard, but with chopsticks. Yes, exactly. Like when you get a salad and you've got a fork and you're just embarrassingly like trying to stab it and the fork isn't sharp and I was just blunt and you're just mushing the lettuce. Yeah, it sucks. But with chopsticks, you just pick it up. Easy peasy. I've never liked red bean. There's a better tasting version. Yes, you should try white bean. It is the bean consistency where it's like that kind of paste, but tastes completely different. Much softer flavor, and it's just very sweet. They had a lot of sugar, and sometimes if you get it in the form of nerikiri or what else you call it, namagashi, they can shape it and they mix it with mochi and they shape it into like cute flowers and shit. Very sweet. A little bit of green tea, a little bit of nerikiri. Ow, ow. Love it. Great. Yeah, and the croutons, the crouton's so tough, you try to stab it, it's just like, bing! Salads with forks, it's not meant to be. Everybody should be given chopsticks as an option at least. Red bean versus white bean, we're talking sweet or savory. Sweet. We're talking desserts. Rice. I just refilled my rice today. Katsuをお箸で切るのが未だに Oh god, why can't I read? You can do it. Is that tsurai? Is that kanji tsurai? I can't look it up. Because every time I read that, I want to be like happy, but I'm like, that's not happy. Tsurai. Okay, it is tsurai. Okay. Thank you. そうですね。私の返事はいつもそうですね。ああ、うん。確かにそれだけね。はい。tsurai, difficult, karai, spicy. And then I'm like, is there one that's 幸せ but 幸せ I? Is that a thing? Probably not, but it might be. Saiwai. Okay, saiwai. Okay. For those of you who don't know Japanese, look at those three and understand that they're all different. Saiwai. Tsurai, karai, saiwai. Because I read it, I accidentally in my head was reading it not as saiwai, but I was like, is that happiness? I'm like, it's so happy when you cut katsu with a chopstick. I'm like, nah, it's difficult. Tsurai. The first two are the same. They are, aren't they? Are they exactly the same? Is there any difference? Is there any difference? Or is it the same kanji? They're the same? Okay, fuck me. But that's okay. It's the context, right? Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, using chopsticks to cut up katsu is spicy. It would be, it's difficult, so makes sense. But いい勉強になりました。ありがとうございます。I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's karai. 山なんとかを食べるのが辛いかな。山ごめん。漢字あんまり読めない。ごめん。漢字 contextual, yeah. Ah, that's the kanji for wasabi? Okay. Wasabi を食べるのが辛い。Contextual. It's that is one thing though with like habits and stuff. I used to not mind wasabi, but now I don't really eat wasabi. It's too spicy for me. Wait, that's tsurai? If you say that, wait, there's no way. Wait, karai desho. Tsurai. Don't say it's tsurai, please. Then I'm screwed. If eating wasabi is tsurai, I'll scream. It's both. It is. I mean, guess eating wasabi is difficult and spicy. Okay, so wasabi is spicy, eating it is rough. Oh my. I guess eating it is spicy is not correct. So I guess that does make sense. So wasabi o taberu no ga tsurai. Wasabi wa karai. It's always it's not all wasabi is proper wasabi. Some of it, well, most of it is horseradish. Proper wasabi is quite expensive. I washed my rice into the suihanki. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, like with sushi and stuff, I like when sushi places, not fancy ones, but like kaiten sushi, you can tap no wasabi. I'm like, yeah, that's for me, baby. None for me. How much sushi vinegar do you add to just rice in general? To 320 grams of rice, you add 2 tablespoons. I think this is like 100 grams of rice. I'm gonna add like 1.5 teaspoons maybe. Stomachnobe, thank you so much for the 14 months. But which one do you mean? If you say tsurai, that's sad. Is it tsurai? Or is... So what does saiwai look like again? Oh, that's got way more strokes. Okay, yeah, it's either tsurai or karai. And in the context, I'm guessing tsurai. Has it really been tsurai to be subscribed to me for 14 months? Okay, I'm just gonna try. I also haven't done this before. Spicy subscription. Ooh. And to mix it, do you like do like the lines? Like this? If I'm doing it wrong, feel free, because I actually have no idea. Oh, spicy. Do you guys actually like wasabi? Saiwai is symmetrical on top and bottom, well balanced. Oh! I see. Is it? It is. But I guess the bottom one is a little longer. Today is a little dude standing on a spike. Poor guy. Or standing on a chili pepper, maybe? If I taste too much of this rice, there won't be any rice left. It's fun. It's wasabi. Yeah, that's good. Sushi, 寿司屋でサビ抜きを言い忘れるにあと something する. So at the sushi shop, if you forget to say no wasabi, then afterwards something will happen. How do you get baked or burn butter off the bottom tray of your fish grill? I always put foil at the bottom of my fish grill. Can you take yours out? Because you give it a good soak, but your friend could give it a good soak. Or tabi ni, okay. So, 忘れるたびに後悔. 後悔 is regret. So, if you forget to say no wasabi at the sushi shop, it is, or whenever you forget to say no wasabi at the sushi shop, there is regret. Okay. Learn Japanese with Cheese Master. Yeah, I didn't expect to learn more Japanese today, but I appreciate it. Thank you. My friend wasn't smart enough to do that and has tried soaking vinegar baking soda to little success. Is it a stain? Like, is it black? Is it brown? Is it also, do you have a metal tray in the bottom? If you do, I personally would be scraping, or actually, tansan baking soda.
Maho no powder. Tansan. If you use this, this would be the step before a steel wool scrubber, because this is more gentle than a steel wool scrubber, but does give a lot of grit to help get stuff off. If this doesn't work, then I would say, yeah, a steel wool scrubber is the way to go. Get a new Also trying to learn Japanese. My friend and I have planned on going to Japan next year. Woo! So I want to know some basic stuff before that. Awesome. Also, Breadcrumbs, hello. Thank you so much for the 16 months. Pog, indeed. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Shall we try with the blowtorch? I'm so nervous. Okay, let me show you the fish I got first. Also, okay, there's so much to do. I've never tried, I don't know, well, maybe I have. Cottage cheese. I found some today. Cottage cheese. I want to taste what it tastes like so I can put it on toast maybe. I just gotta know. It's from Hokkaido. Wow, it's very pretty. This, I could either get the smooth type or the chunky type. I got the smooth type. Do you guys like cottage cheese? It's pretty flavor, good to add to herbs and stuff. Yeah, I want like a creamy thing that I can add like things to make it fun. Hello, rum and whiskey. I'm doing good today. How are you? Ooh, fun texture. I love that. I fucking love that. So, going in for round 2. Okay, that's fucking good. Cottage cheese めっちゃ懐かしい。子供の頃全然食べなかったけどわかる。この味めっちゃ美味しい。Yeah, okay. Because I have the tomatoes that I've been growing, and if I do cottage cheese and then like basil and tomatoes on toast, I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want. Anyway, I was showing you the fish. I got otonan no kani kama zuai gani fu. So fake crab, but it's for adults, and it is in the style of zuai gani, which is a type of crab. I don't think I can get ducks. Can I get ducks for this? I don't think so, but I'll just do this. So that's what this looks like. Fake crab. That's why I was like, damn, that fake crab we saw before was so shiny. I was just like, crab looking fake crab. Oi equals hey. Oi, what did Meniski say? I despise all cheese. Cheese meister more. Oi. Hello, Nino. Okay. So we have kanikama and an assortment of doxing fish. Chotomatte. I'll take the lid off. This was a little expensive, but it's for the stream. Dakara daijoubu kana? This was 1,490 yen, so 1,000, basically 500 yen. And we have, oh, it had all the names of what everything is. We have maguro akami, so the red meat from tuna. Buri, I forget what buri is. Maguro akami again, the second one. So I can't read. Salmon and little tiny prawns. Why can't I read that? It's like, no, can't read. Business expense, XOXO. Yeah, it's tax deductible as well. That's why I wanted to get the good stuff, so we can enjoy. So, その感じ。あ、違う。別の感じ。ちょっと待って。見える？ それかwatermark Welcome back. No watermark. Watermark! My dad used to have a pinball machine called Whitewater. And if you hit 3 bonuses, it would be like, white water! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you'd get 3 balls. And you'd be like, ah! It was great. Thai? Okay, so it's Thai. What is, there's something in front of it, like shellfish? Is that ka? I always think that it's ka, but I might be wrong. There's one kanji in front of Thai. Multiple! Okay, shall I get the gas canister? I feel like I should put stuff away so that there's less that can go wrong. We do want to keep the cutie. Okay, Madai is Red Sea Brim. Gotcha. Madai. Thank you. Oh, baby, triple. All these peaches. Peaches. Ow. Ow. And can you see the little guy eating the peach? He's so happy about it. So cute. Shellfish, the least generous. All sea creatures. I just want to eat cottage cheese. Ooh, peaches and cottage cheese? Ooh. Wait, that has opened up so many avenues. Okay, are you ready? Let's go grab, hopefully there's no cicada down here. Let's grab a gas canister. Okay. This gas canister I have used before, so I'm worried that it's just gonna not have enough in it. 変な組み合わせになりそう。桃とサーモンと炙り。Love the recycle station you got, must make it easier to handle. Yes, I have 5 separate days of trash and many different things to take out, so I need to have a good system, otherwise it builds up so quickly and it's such a mess. But thank you for complimenting my recycle station. Hello, Peanut Cafe. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm about to learn how to use a blowtorch. Oh, God. And fire extinguisher, let's just get that out ready to go, just in case. And this one's... Alright. First of all, let me just make a little... How about a little salmon nigiri sushi? I forget how to make the rice not stick to my hands. I think it's just water. You're good? Hello, Chaplain. How you doing? Welcome. I'm scared. Momo to cottage cheese. それは美味しそうよ。よくレシピとか見ましたか？でも考えたらないかな。 でも美味しそうと思った。あ、本当本当。嘘じゃないよ。OK、頑張りますね。握り寿司。よい、スタート。Gotta do the. よし。皿。Oh, this is a really nice plate though. I'm worried that I'm gonna blowtorch it. I don't want to blowtorch a plate. Ta-da! Okay, there's the rice. And I will simply just... That's a lot. That's a big salmon. So we have sushi. And now I just have to blowtorch it. Which is going to be so easy. And it's going to be fine. If it's really this easy, I'm going to do this all the time. Doesn't seem to be sushi. No, it's called aburi sushi. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hi, Win. Thank you for the hyper chat. Did it work? Did it work? Where am I? I feel... I don't want to... Where am I blowtorching it? Do I... This feels the wrong place to be doing this. Was there no sound? Something's up with the hyper chat one. For some reason. Was there... Did the cats show up at least? Yakizakana. Okay, that works. I'm so nervous. Emily, pray for me. I'm so scared. No? We're not gonna do that? Oh, it's too much. Ah! Oh god. And then if I want to turn it off? Okay. Alright. Woo! Woo! Okay. Woo! 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 Yeah. Whoa, wrong way. Okay. Oh, that smells so good. Wait. Oh, that smells so good. Wait. While it's still hot. Oh my god. A fire starter. Twisted fire starter. The wooden board, it seems to be fine. I'm just gonna do a little bit of shoyu on top. I want salt. I should have done shio yakizakana. Too much salt. Now it's gonna taste bad. It's fine. ちょっとだけ。はい、OK。炙りサーモンいただきます。うまい。Dude, that worked out so well. That's awesome. I'm gonna close my curtains. I don't want anyone to see me do my thing. She says while live streaming. That was delicious. Dude, I can creme brulee now. And on New Year's, I can aburi the otoro. Easy. Hell yeah. Okay. What do we do next? Oh no. My air purifier is saying that the air quality is very bad and it's working overtime. I think it can smell that there was gas. So I've got a little thing taking care of me. I like that though. I like the air purifier when something's going wrong. Like the other day I started sneezing so bad and it was like, red, red. The air quality is bad. I was like, you know too. I felt like really not alone, you know. MSG. I could maybe do an MSG. Okay. Sushi Spy sadly putting away his binoculars. Mine gets mad when you spray deodorant like that. Okay, how about a maguro? Also, we could do like mayonnaise on top. I also have dedesco, which is like Tabasco, but it's with a citrus from Kagoshima kana? Called Dai Dai. So a little spicy mayo aburi maguro. Wait, okay, I don't know the middle kanji. Mayo nantoka kirai? Honto? Honto? Daisuki. Do you have a ventilation thing for your stove? I do. Just a little loud. Because you guys are underneath it. But I do have ventilation. Mayonnaise. Cottage cheese sushi. And I do have cream cheese. Intensely. Okay, so and like combination like mayo geki kirai. Also, I got my aircon fixed, my bedroom one, because I knew it was having issues. Oh, scary. I knew it was having issues, but I didn't. Oh no, I forgot to wet my fingers. Excuse me a moment. I called someone to check it out, and fixing it was way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Chou kirai to isho. 同じレベル激嫌い超嫌いちょっと避けた言葉ですよねorですね because that's drunk, right? It's like tipsy words. How do you, is it yoketa or yohaketa? Thank you, Miniski. Oh, Frank. Oh, it's Frank. Oh. Okay, never mind. Gudaketa. Oh god. Get wet. The wettest sushi ever made. I think a sushi master might be a little upset at my creations, but you know what? Fuck it. Gudaketa. Trying to figure out what Emma's trying to read without seeing shadows of my game. Whoa! Yeah. Alright, I reckon when you blowtorch mayonnaise, does anything happen? Because I reckon we do maguro. Huh? Oh no. It's なんかちょうどの反対な感じでスラングちょうど We might split. Yeah, sushi masters, get out of here. This is not the place to be. Oh, 丁寧 Fuck me. That's 丁寧 Okay, 丁寧なんか丁寧の反対な感じでスラング OK 了解です OK マヨネーズとテデスコ混ぜます丁寧ちょうど丁寧似てるよね似てるやばいよこれは本当に恥ずかしい全然読めないよやばい私の日本語のレベルは秘密だよ教えたくないこれは 本当に恥ずかしい. Okay. Mayo and a little bit of Tedesco. So, because there's Tabasco, a bunch of places do, like there's yuzu score, which is Tabasco but they use yuzu. And that's like a funky citrus spicy vibe. Google said it will caramelize. I'll take that. I'll take a caramelize. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of mayo on like half of it and then I'll blowtorch half the fish and half the mayo. Is that dumb? Yeah, it's dumb. I'm gonna put like a little bit in the middle then. Okay. Alright. Round 2. Start your engines. Ah! What you gonna do, mayonnaise? Oh shit. It's just turning into foam. Bikuri! I really thought I was safe picking up that plate straight away. I should really be a bit more careful. It turned into like a foam and then settled back down. It smells really good. Honestly, have you guys had blowtorch sushi? It's superior, I would say. In my opinion. A little crunchy mayo. It might be lava. I think it's okay. That also was fucking awesome. Dude, I feel like I unlocked another, like, what's the word? Is it dokusha? Dokushin? Oh no, hold on. Like a bachelor life hack. It's gonna be, because usually like I have my yakiniku grill, sometimes I'll like sit in front of the TV and do yakiniku, but maybe now I can watch TV and blowtorch things. Yeah. 料理の事件みたい悪そうね楽しみ楽しみじゃない楽しい独身ありがとう独身 life hack. I mean, another, I could try to make a gunkan. Do you guys know gunkan sushi, where it's like battleship sushi, where it's like rice and then nori around the outside and then toppings in the middle? I could do imitation crab, mayonnaise, blowtorch the fuck out of it. You know what? That sounds fucking good. You know what? There are no rules. Hello, Roast Billy. Welcome. Nori! Doesn't that sound fucking good? I don't know if you guys can tell. I've been waiting a long time to do this. I've literally fantasized about this for years, but I've been too scared to dedicate myself to a blowtorch and then learn how to use a blowtorch. But here we are. I've literally wanted to do this for so long. Everybody get a blowtorch. This is when I can announce that my new line of Tokidoki merch is coming out. Tokidoki blowtorch. The tagline is, I promise it's safe. No, the tagline is, I hope that it's safe. Gunkan. 軍艦英語にするとかっこいいな。そうね、Battleship Sushi でもちょっとかっこいいすぎると思うBattleship Sushi. Yeah, I promise it's safe. Yeah. I hope that it's safe would be better because it's true. Truer than I promise it's safe. Only the absolute finest, potentially dangerous products from Tokidoki. Okay, I've never made gunkan sushi before, so I'm just doing a ball, and then I'm gonna wrap this around it. I'm gonna cut some of it. I think gunkan's not supposed to be round. I don't know why I went for round, but that's okay. It's a little. And then you can take. I saw a thing where you take the rice, put it on the seaweed. That will make it stick. Cute. Great. We have a little battleship ready to go. Something kata wo wa masaka boku no ore no gunkan, is that gunkan? Gunkan of is that? I don't know if you're saying you sunk my battleship. Is that first kanji anata? Yeah. 難しい。諦めたい。でも続けてください。でも諦めたい。なんだっけ。カニカマ。When I saw it down now, down now, down now. Also comes with kani soup, which is crab vinegar, and it's actually delicious. I recommend crab vinegar. First time I had it was with fancy crab, and I was like, oh, how's this gonna be? And with the vinegar, I was like, ooh, so maybe I could. Can I mix kanisu and mayonnaise to make kanisu mayo? Kanisu とマヨネーズを混ぜたら大丈夫かな。カニスマヨを作りたい。美味しそう。作りましょう。でもこのマヨネーズいっぱい作ったのに Did it score mayo? I don't know if I have any more like cups. Hello Koi, how you doing? Guess we'll mix in darumakun. Why the fuck not? We're here to fuck around. Why else would I buy a blowtorch? We're here to do a butt ton of washing up. 日本人でもいやうちではお寿司作らないね。巻き寿司なら作るよ。そうね。日本の寿司屋さんは上手だから自分で作るのは必要じゃないでしょ。でも私はストリームだからストリーマー生配信するの人だから面白いと思ってやりたかった。Can I without stopping to wonder should I? I'm here to fuck around and find out. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, that's way too. I don't know why I put the whole thing of. I should have only put a little bit of vinegar in. Nice idea ですね。そう、ありがとう。ちょっと食べてみます。強い。でも美味しい。できたー。Smart brain, make good product. I'm gonna rip up the kanikama, the fake crab meat. Chuck it on in there. That looks bad. I should have shredded it up more. But you know what? It's going on the gunkan. That's a lot of sauce. That's like a nasty amount of sauce. That's way too much. That's way too much. Alright, how about you? A little more. Wonder whose job it is at like kurazushi to come up with like the seasonal bullshit that they come out with. Not bullshit, because it's like the seasonal fish, or then they're like Italian fare, spaghetti sushi. I don't know if they've done that, but I feel like they should. My hand is a little wet. What's happening? I have to be able to turn it off. That's the most important thing, so I don't want to fuck this up. Fuck around and find out. I'm here to fuck around and find out. Hey. Mmm. Oh shit. The rice. Itadakimasu. The sushi places should be watching me right now. I'm giving them fire ideas. That is so good. If you haven't had blowtorch sushi before, you gotta try it. It's so good. The charred taste, just like next level. Where's my drink? Shiawase. Saiwai ryori. Oh shit, yeah, engawa when it's aburi is so good. It's so fatty and just like, oh, it's so melty. If I can afford it, I get aburi otoro. Just one, and I go, oh, it's so good. Next creation. So we have a bunch of different fish. I also can make a makizushi, but I don't know if I can blowtorch it. Let's like blowtorch individual pieces of it. Karai ryori de tsurai? 正しかった。知らないけど。辛い料理で辛い。Spicy cooking is rough? Or rough cooking is spicy. How does aburi otoro go again? It's just the fattiest cut of the tuna and then they blowtorch it. Just the fattiest, juiciest cut. It's so expensive. It's like 500, 600 yen for a single piece. 500, 600 yen. Oh, saiwai! 見なかった! やだ! やだ! 見なかった! 同じ感じと思った。じゃあ、諦めます。ありがとうございました。バイバイ。やだ。やだ。それ。幸い、辛い、ちょっと違う。そうですね。そうですね。反対の意味。そうですね。悲しい。Okay. How about the blowtorch? If you burn the apartment down, you might need to go back to the smallest apartment in Tokyo. Don't even fucking say those words to me. I'd be so upset. That's all I can go back to. None of the apartments in between, just like I gotta go full circle back to the original. Okay, shall we do a makizushi? Just raw dog it again with the hands. Boku mo yoku machigaemasu. よかった。寂しかった。私だけと思った。よかった。But yeah, I had my aircon fixed yesterday. and the guy was really lovely, but also it cost me like $500, which was more than I was expecting. But there was some gas issues. A gas pipe had lost a part and all the gas had leaked out, so they had to replace the gas and the part and do a bunch of shit. And it was $500. I was like, no. But I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm okay. But was she really okay? I've run out of rice. Is that enough to make a maki sushi? 足りないかなこれ。Watermark? Yow. Hello? Hello? We back? Am I still here? GG? Am I still here? Can you still see me? Hear me? We're back? Okay. Hello. Sorry. Oh, it's only down to 20% battery. I should plug you guys in soon. Cheaper for a 3-week holiday in Japan, Airbnb, hotel, or camper? It depends where you're going in Japan. Like camper, Tokyo is going to kick your ass if you're there. Camper as well, if you're using it for transport, like tolls and parking is going to be expensive, depending on where you're going. I am personally a hotel girly. Now that I've experienced Airbnbs and hotels, you could do both Airbnbs and hotels. It just depends where you're going. Here you get like usually really nice hotel service for much cheaper than you can get overseas. It's still expensive, like because of all the tourists coming, but it depends where you are. あなたはそこにいるか確認すべき。確認すべき. So should check if you're there. まだいるでしょ。多分意味わかんなかった。いやー。ライスは足りないからもっと作ります。熱っ。Appa is fairly good cheap hotel chain. Yeah, Appa is very like generally good, gets the job done, and it's like when I was in England I stayed at Travelodge and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was so expensive and terrible. But in Japan, Appa is really a good general hotel. Only thing is the guy who owns its wife is like in a cult. But it's fine. Appa's reliable. And there's some really nice ones. Ow! Okay. I like put the rice in and then a chunk landed on my thumb and there was like a second before it started hurting real bad, but I'm all good. Big cities are gonna be expensive, countryside's cheaper though. Yeah, it depends where you wanna go. We got the rice. We got the sushi sue. I think I saw you last time I was in Tokyo. I was too shy to say hi in case I was mistaken. That's okay. I did have somebody at one point message me and they're like, I saw you today in Nihonbashi. And I was like, I was not there. Who the fuck did you see? So maybe it wasn't me, but if it was, I say hi to you now. And hopefully next time we can have a nice little greeting and chat. Have to run some errands. Have a nice stream and evening if the stream ends before I get back. No worries. Good luck with your errands. Hope they go well and smoothly. We've tried capsules. I have. There are different kinds of capsules. I've been in regular capsules and luxury capsules where you get more space. It's basically like a really tiny hotel room with terrible walls, but it's really cheap. So I did that when I was in Kanazawa and I have a video about it if you want to watch it. What? She makes videos? Not really. Kind of. Okay. A little more rice. Ah! Why did I think that would work? Ow. It's so hot. Ow. 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 It's so hot. Why did I think that would be cool? So in the middle of this, Should I use cream cheese? I've never cooked with cream cheese. Could be my first time. I also have fake crab, variety of fish. It's so hot in here. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stomping. Get the body pumping, body beat the body dumping. Pump up, pump. Hot dog. I do have wieners, but I refuse. Could blowtorch a wiener, but some people might consider that a threat. Alright, cut up some cucumber. And cucumber sushi in Japanese is, well, cucumber in this roll is called kappamaki, because kappa are the yokai, or monsters or creatures. They look like a turtle, they're like with a pond on their head, they look like a guy turtle. They love cucumbers, that's their one thing. So, if you like cucumbers, you might also be a turtle man. Kyohaku threat. Kyohaku. No, guy. This kills the wiener. Feels like that's like an instructional video. That's so good. Cutie. This should be in like some salt water or something. Or I could not do that. Yeah, it needs salt water. Yeah, that's a stove fan. Silence. AC is luckily quiet. Thank God. And my other one's quiet now because I spent 52,000 yen. That is too much money. But if it means my aircon's okay, then I'm okay. This, I've not done this fast enough and the seaweed is starting to get all fucky. I don't know, wait. Only went for 1,000 and should have made it 2. Well, now that I've spent money on on repairing my aircon, probably. But thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Pump up the gym. Pump it up while your feet are stomping. That body pumping. This is too big. Too much. Yeah, the gas was leaking outside. Not in the bedroom. The only gas that leaks in my bedroom. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Emma, don't do it. Don't say silly things. Okay. Fake crab. Jada's inappropriate. We have cucumber. Fake crab. I think it's time to try some cream cheese. What's the goal for? Improving. Oh. It's Philadelphia. Kurimi de nuri yasui, maze yasui. Nice. It's for a new IRL stream setup. I'm having a discussion on Sunday as to whether it's going to be backpack or phone setup. I need to know the general cost and labor needed to maintain everything each month. So I will find out more on Sunday. You. Come on. No wave, hello. Welcome to the stream. How do you spread cream cheese through a... How do you do this? I'm just getting little spoons of it. Cream cheese. Emily, how are you? Tell me. It's a demand, not a request for information. Tell me your dates. Am I just doing that? How boring. How about some Tedesco mayonnaise on the cream cheese? That's a lot. A lot of creamy going on. It's a very normal wrap, but I might just do that. Right, dog man. Uh-oh. Okay. Dekita. Hooray! Soy sauce. Chorizo, ham, blue, normal. What do you mean normal? Normal cheese? And it's funny because it's a blue, it's ham, comma, blue, so I have to add blue. And then comma, normal, I just have to add normal to it. Itadakimasu. Cream cheese. Kaigai style. Honestly, cream cheese is a great shout. What if I... I don't think this one's gonna be good. Tove, thank you so much for the raid. Did it work? Is it working? Did it work? Did the alert work? I'll turn the audio up. Thank you. Yay. Daisuke hamburger, baby. I like hamburger. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? No sound? Oh, okay. I'll turn up the sound. Next time. Smoked salmon and cream cheese sounds great. I used to do that on toast a lot. Honestly, this is so good. Okay, glad that I played the song. Oh, that sound's not working? As long as you can hear it, then I can just turn it up. But Give me 1 sec.
Sorry, just trying to fix some stuff. I want to check the alert sounds. Which I can do if I go, because here I feel like it's turned up lower on the other thing. Give me one memento. If we go to alerts, full screen alerts. So here, if we did a pretend raid, okay, that's better. It, for some reason, I maybe before I went to the other room, I turned the audio output capture way down. So this should be fine in the other room.
Okay, sorry, I was just fixing more stuff. Okay, I'm here. Cool. And that was the raid alert that showed up when I got raided before, right? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Did the sound come out? Nichi and hamburgers. Your sound? Okay. Hypercat, for some reason, the first time always doesn't work. I don't know why. Every single other one's okay. Just Hypercat. But I'll figure it out in due time. Okay. Rice, cream cheese. Which fish? Salmon? Blowtorch. Mayo. Well, the thing is, this gas can, I lost the lid like a year ago, and it's still going, so. And these ones I use for my yakiniku grill, so I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's fine. I probably shouldn't tell the internet that, and it's probably dangerous. Don't do what I do. Unless doing what I do means making really good sushi. That's it. Maybe avoid open flames. For sure. For sure. We have played with fire. I'm about to play with even more fire. Shouldn't sod in my tiny plate with soy sauce. Maybe this tiny plate. And then cream cheese. A secret saucy layer underneath. Then we're gonna go for a salmon's very safe, but I could do I'll do a salmon. It's just salmon. Oh, salmon, the chokehold you have over me. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, so fucking scary. okay? It's fine. Deep breaths, everybody. Yeah, get it, yeah. Kagato, thank you so much for the 13 months. How are you doing? I just realized what that bomb redemption was. That was so scary. Okay, itadakimasu. I think everyone should have a blowtorch. That maybe not everyone, but like most people. The possibilities that get unloaded with it are so good. Mario! I hope that guy's okay. Alright. 危なくない？確かに。もしみんながブロートーチ持ったら危ないかな。でも楽しい。楽しみ。
Another good sir. Another one of your finest nigiri sushis.
I have Josh's tab open just in case. Thank you. Oh. You guys still there? I need to plug you guys in. You're gonna die any second. I accidentally have my sound on. So my sister just texted me, I think. I don't want to stop dinging. Oh shit. Stop it. Okay. Stay here for a second. Let me get your little chargy thing. Again, it's like bad air conditioning. Yahoo! Emily, don't say that. You'll live in my heart forever. And I'm immortal. So that means you'll also live forever. In my memories. Pineapple is a great idea. Not for sushi, but possibly for sushi. I guess I won't throw away that idea. Alright. This one is Matai? なんだっけ? Red Sea Brim. Yeah, fuck her up. Suck it. Get nasty with it. Oh, yeah. Itadakimasu. Too much rice, not enough fish. Is there a reason you guys don't charge it? cafes or restaurants in Japan, I see you always use external battery. It's just more convenient to always have a battery on you and to charge it. And specifically going to a restaurant that has a charging port might be annoying. So it's just always good to have the battery packs on you. And then sure, if there is like a port right next to you when you sit down somewhere, sure, you can plug it in, but it's just more convenient to always have it on you so you don't have to be thinking of that as an extra thing, because when you're live streaming IRL, the amount of things you got to think about and try to figure out is like already way too many, so it's always good to just have them on you. Madai, thank you. Blowtorch pineapple with ice cream. Oh, that sounds fucking good. That sounds so good. I want satay chicken skewers with pineapple. My friend Catherine made them once, many years ago when we went camping. I don't know where she got the satay from, but they were so good. Yeah, good to be prepared. Yeah, can't just rely on going to just restaurants with charging things. And batteries, like, for the cost of running a stream, they're not a huge factor. You can get pretty good ones, so yeah, that's the reason. Okay, I'm already starting to get a little full. Oh no, I want to stop. I can do a few more. Plug in once and you can walk around it or sit or whatever. I'm not worried about cables, just stays charging. Yeah, exactly. Plus, people want to see you walking around rather than just sitting at a cafe waiting for shit to charge. I have had the aburi mayo, salmon mayo before. めっちゃ美味しい。作ってみようか。大学の食堂で食べた炒め物はI don't know that. What is that? You loved the fried or like stir fried? Itamemono, stir fry. You loved the stir fry at the food hall of your university? Koishi, okay. I know koi, but I don't know what koishi is. Like, you're in love with it? You are coupled with the stir fry. What is koishi? Itoshi? Wait, which one is it? Oh, koishi. Miss it. Ah, okay. Okay, let's do blowtorch mayo salmon. There's other fish we haven't tried though. I feel like I should give those a go. You're good, crispy tempura. You're all good. Then what is the, like, koi love? Like couple love? What is then I?
Another nigiri, my good sir.
I had a good chat to the guy who came to fix my aircon. He's from Saitama. And I was like, have you seen Tonde Saitama? And he was like, I have. And he's like, it's all true. I'm like, good. So then I is just love. Okay. Yeah, new setup goal. It's the dream. Saigo no sama. Saigo. So many and you can see. Now play my game.
Inhale, inhale. You're the big difference.
Now play my game. Too much salt. I may or may not have missed my flight, so I'm still in Japan. Oh my god, are you okay? you get a refund or anything, or get a different flight? That sucks. Well, I'm glad because you wanted to be in Japan. Is it Lunch Donuts? Yes, it is. It is. I better give you a close-up of the blowtorching. I don't know how. I don't know where to put you. Maybe here. Logo. 立川にモノレール乗れるのが便利だね。そうだね。Oh, you're in 立川. Nice. Cost me a lot, but I love it here, Sonica. Hell yeah. Nice attitude. So good. Here is the drink, by the way. So cute. 3%. Do you like the close-up? Would you like another close-up? I can make another one. Would you like another one? Are you blowtorching maguro? Or is it? That was salmon. I'm blowtorching every fish. And things that aren't fish too. Okay. Sushi chef Emma in the house. Rashai. Actually, this is not looking good. Ignore this. It's fine. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Good. First the fish, then the world. Very wet sushi rice. Alright, on top of that, we will put whatever the hell this is. Wait. Cream cheese. Am I to blame for global warming? Yeah, it's not the private jets that make the difference. It's the blowtorching of the sushi. Fish. Get out of here. Ow. If you guys can remember, some chopsticks I set on fire trying to aburi things in the past. So this is technically safer than me not having a blowtorch. I did use the stove and I set my chopsticks on fire by accident. This fish is booty. Abooty booty. Abooty booty. with a little bit of Tedesco mayonnaise on top. Itadakimasu. Whoa, that's a lot of sushi. So much. Hello, different angle. Ah, whoo! I'm getting a bit full is the only thing. Getting a little bit full. Oh my god. I think I might have to call it quits. I think it's done. I think it's time. I don't know how many pieces of sushi that was. Sushi is strangely filling. Sushi. But it's so good if you go to like a... I just spilled it myself. If you go to like a cheap sushi place, I can eat like my fill for like 1,000 to... yeah, around like 1,000 yen. Yeah, make your own sushi. Do it. Oh, that was so loud and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we can do some ASMR to make up for it. Hey, I'm really sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I hope that your ears are okay. Just take it easy. Just deep breaths. I've been asked that question before of like, one dish for the rest of your life, what would you eat? I'm like, I don't know, man. I used to say grapes because I was like, maybe I won't die. But if it's like a meal, then there are plenty of meals I could have where I wouldn't die. Something with just a lot of variety. Can I say buffet? It's not a meal, but sync ASMR. Okay, I'll just save this a little bit of rice. Oh, there's more rice as well. So much rice. All right. Also, there will be a reel coming out tonight. What? So exciting. A fucking reel no way. But there will be a reel. For real. No jokes. And I went to visit my friend's place, and near her there was a supermarket that was full of really fancy watermelons. So that's what the reel's about. The fancy watermelons. So if you're interested in fancy watermelons, do I have the content for you? I don't want to spoil it, because it's gonna be so fun. But the most expensive one wasn't that expensive as watermelons go. But it was 16,500 yen. It's like 110 US dollars for a
Don't
watermelon.
mind me just rounding it up to 400.
And that was for the square
Hope
one,
chat
which
is
you
doing
can't even
well
eat.
today.
So, like the point. I get that it's for appreciation and full spirit. No, it was a square one. So don't know. Wait. Hi, Win. Thank you so much for the $26.20. 6.220. Don't mind me just rounding it up to 400. Hope chat is doing well. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. And I'm excited for the new setup to get out there and good content. Love content! Thank you, High Wind. That switch was a whole shebang. My brain can't handle it. The switching of the scenes. Oh, the switching of the scenes. Thank you. I'm proud of like how the stream setup is after years of gradually working on it. There's way more to do, but there's some fun things. We can have fun around here. There's some cool stuff. And I remember starting on my MacBook and it getting very hot because it couldn't deal with it. Okay, apparently I just twist it off? Oh god, this is the scary bit.
If someone has OCD, you are welcome.
Terrifying. Ta-da! But I could blowtorch something for dessert, which is cool. Oh, thanks you guys. Thanks you guys. Nah, I'm... Wait, another donut? Wait.
Lexi, thank you so much for the $20.99. If someone has OCD, you are welcome. For 20! For $20.99, thank you so much. Thank you, Lexi. I appreciate it. I say my setup's good, but I'm unable to see donations and I have to run to the other room. Still, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Lexi!
Yeah, nice bit of bait at the end.
Looks like we won't be needing you anymore.
Oh. Yeah. I just want to work. I really enjoy working on the alerts. Like, the alerts are really fun. So, I hope I can dedicate more time to that. And then I want to get a new intro. And I want to get a new streaming setup. And I want new emotes. That's too much to do. 30セント多すぎね。30セント? It was 99と思った。30 cents over? I'll be 69! そうだね。考えなかった。69! でも、日本語で69は面白い番号？同じ意味？じゃないか。69 equals 6。6。お、6。ああ、6。I see. Oh. My mayonnaise mixed with honey vinegar. どうしよう。Maybe I'll keep that for a fun time. Ugh. I touched everything with my nasty little greasy hands. Now everything's gross. How do I clean these?
Bruh.
What? Okay.
Thank you, Lexi. Thank you for the 420. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah.
Bruh. Thank you, Major. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yay.
Yay.
Nice. Highwind, thank you. Did it work? Please tell me it worked. It's always my number one worry that it didn't work. Giga Emma, let's go! Woohoo! Okay, awesome, awesome. よかった。Okay, I guess I can just keep using this. Oh shit! There's Beetle audio at the same time because I'm unable to test the alerts as a combo with anything they're already with. Oh, wait, that sucks. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. Yeah, okay. I really need to write this stuff down. Because that means I need to change the Beetle Bits thing to Twitch alerts rather than it being through Stream Elements. Which I'm gonna do. And that way it won't be double. But good to know. We can leave it there. Was the thank you drop pretty good? Okay. Good to know. I'll look back at it, I guess, and see what the vibe is. Thank you, dude. You know what I started doing again? I am back playing Dance Dance Revolution. I'm a DDR girly. I hope I can keep it up. But my friend took me to the arcade to play, and now I'm like, you know what? I want that to be my regular exercise so that I can get good again. So I've been going to the arcade and Dance Dance Revolutionary. Are you doing it barefoot? No! No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Keep my shoes on. Though the last time I did it, time before last time, I didn't know I was going to do it, so I was in sandals, which was rough. My feet were so sweaty, like slipping around in them. I was like, oh god, no. But it was very fun. My friend in Australia still does it like hardcore all the time. So I contacted her and I was like, give me a song, Rex, because all my songs that I like are from like 2010. So it's been a while. Did you go back to your people exercise? Actually, they're taking a break for a month, so I can't go until September. I might have gone if it was on, but I should have cut this differently. Now this is gonna get soggy. Unless I put it in a bag. What is that? Is that a whole thing of desiccant? Desiccant? Huge! Massive. What did you do the probably? Yeah, I had one session with them. They're like, we can't ever meet again. They're gonna meet up in secret without me. They just didn't like me that much. The guys who do DDR on George Street are so hardcore. Yeah, my friend, she sent me, she's like, this is the song, she's like, I can do this, but this is the hardest song I can do. And I was watching it like, what the fuck?
Okay, just popping in, making sure you didn't play.
I'm like, how? That's not like humanly possible. Do you want to see the song? Hold on, let me, let's go. Oh, Miss Gabs, thank you so much for 34 months. Make sure you didn't flame the apartment down. We're okay, unless this is a dream and I'm about to die and this is not real. But I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Let me show you the song. Okay, just to show you what she can do, because it's insane. Yeah, hello. Why is it like that? Girl, dinner? I ate it. Look at this shit.
imagine a human being doing this. She can do this. It's a good song too. I'll set down. How? I'm like, how can a human person do this? Yeah, there's some DDR songs that I'm like, what the fuck? But she's been doing it like, yeah, she grew up in the back bar for sure. But she's been doing it like, you know, we used to do it back, yeah, in 2010, and she's been doing it, I think since then. I think she took a little break and then she's back in it. コントローラーなら難しい。足なら完全無理。でしょ？でも、オーストラリアの友達ができる。どうやって？多分私が手でできるかな？ The most difficult thing... it's just crazy. Yeah, that's, I'm giving it a try tomorrow. Oh my god, good luck. What's the one? The Paranoia... Is it Revolution? Yeah, do you guys know Paranoia Revolution? That one... Challenge or Expert? Maybe Expert? Like, people can do this with their feet. Which is fucked. Like, that doesn't... It's probably easy to see here. How? It's just so crazy. Can you imagine if I get this good? How the fuck did I do that with one? Ah. Oh my god. I remember this one has an insane ending, which is ridiculous. Let's see the end. And then you think you're done. And it's like, fuck you. It's just insane. That's just insane. What I want to be able to do... This used to be the hardest one that I could do back in my day when I was at my prime. And this one is like such a brutal set. Because it's not just about, oh, getting the steps. There's a lot of crossovers in the middle section, and it's just a slog. It's just a continuous, like, you don't get a break. But if you can make it through the middle part, the ending is... The ending is so good. Because for the ending, they chose all steps that just mean that your body can flow with it rather than having to do crossovers or anything. And it's... I want to get back to this point. I think I can if I go regularly. It's a good track, right? It's like, oh my god, we're losing him! He's gonna die! Start the compressions. If I made it to this point, I knew that I'd made it. And I'd be like, here we go. Oh my god, I remember just going for it. Ah. Natsukashi. I wonder if I could ever do it again. Crazy. Ugh. One day, I'll get back there. But for now, I'm doing Love Shine. And anyone who plays DDR knows that that is not very impressive. I was doing stuff in the kitchen. What was I doing? Thinking of blowtorching a dessert somehow. Oh, my eyeball is a emote. We can try. Enigmatic Tim, hello! Hot minute indeed, how are you? What the fuck? It's been forever, how long has it been? That's been so long. Bye.
What have you been up to? I do have the ice cream, so I could blowtorch. I could maybe do like a almost a year. That's crazy, Tim. How's it been going? How's life? What you been getting up to? Anything crazy? A year? Doing it super good, actually. Got myself a job that I'm very excited about. Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's awesome.
Life is good, life is good, good. I'm very happy for you. Very happy to hear that. It is good when life is good. Yeah, I can do ice cream creme brulee. Is it just ice cream, I put sugar on top and then I blowtorch it? Is that how it works? Emily! You didn't miss much. I just went on like a rant about Dance Dance Revolution, but now we're back. Yeah, it's just mostly DDR. I have been well. I've been really good, Tim. Yeah, this past year has been good. A lot of learning, and yeah, I feel great and in a good part of life. So yeah, it's good. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. Let's grab the rice out and put it away. Stop. Do 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 do. Hello, rice. Emily, where did you go? How could you leave like that? How could you leave me alone? Not that I'm alone. I got you guys. Oh, my hot water's not on. Fuck. Nice. One of my friends had to message me about something emergency related. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, Emily. I hope that everything's okay. I hope you're all good. I hope they're all good. Hey, Anime Wings, how you doing? You're all good, Emily. You're all good. 100%. Does she still think we're real? I wonder if she'll ever wake up. Come on! Let me believe in it. Let me believe that I'm some girl named Emma streaming in Japan, when in reality the past 7 years have been fake. Oh, the gas leak really took her. Oh man. I gave the aircon guy some ice cream. That's who I am now. I'm the foreigner that gives delivery people and workmen ice creams, but sometimes it really freaks them out. And I'm worried that they're accepting it because they feel like they have to because I'm like a customer. But I really hope that they enjoy the ice cream. Ooh. Stranger danger. I know. I'm like, would I accept it if a delivery person offered me something? Probably not. I also offered one of them a couple of maruse butter sands from Hokkaido. I'm like, take the shit I don't want. I thought the maruse butter sand would be really delicious, but I didn't like it. I'm sorry, Hokkaido. Also, where has my brain been? Sarah's in Kyoto right now, celebrating her birthday. I was with her in Hokkaido, and it was her birthday today, so I was like, happy birthday! I hope you're enjoying Hokkaido. She's not there anymore. I also left Hokkaido with her, but my brain... And I didn't even realize when I said that. Because she messaged me, she's like, oh, actually, I'm in Kyoto now. I'm like, oh, I know. Why would I say Hokkaido? My brain's all over the shop. Larynx! Larynx! Welcome back! Hello. Honto? Nothing else to say. Honto? 素晴らしいところです。冬でも夏でもいつも素晴らしい。A bit of paprika. We're having a lot of long time no sees tonight. How you doing, bit of paprika? Fuck. How you doing, a bit of paprika? Too much sushi brain. Oh, my poor little sushi brain. It's too heavy with cream cheese and salmon. Better paprika. Fuck. Shit. I'm good. That's good. Damn, 3 years, 5 months, Tim.
That's nuts. 今まで国内に一番来たのは、wait,
what? Oh my god. Wait. What Ken is that? How can I not read? I know like most of the Kens. What am I doing? It's fucking Niigata. Ah! Niigata. I was just reading, I was like, Shin? I'm like, what? What prefecture begins with Shin? Niigata Ken. Oh, my eyeballs. Hadouken. I heard Pete's been doing a I don't know what these things are called. Street Fighter tournament? Have you guys been watching that? That's where the Hadouken is from, right? Hadouken. Is it Hadouken? Hadouken. 5 years, Paprika! 5 years! We've been together through thick and thin. He got his ass kicked? Nice. Very nice. I hope you had a good time. And then I saw the Fuji climb. Had a chat to Ian about it. I still don't know if I ever want to climb Mount Fuji. Maybe one day. I don't know. Just doesn't look that appealing to climb. Oh, I just got soap all over you guys. Well, good. You need a bath. Oh, I just got soap on myself too. also. Sounds like a lot of effort. Yeah, climbing Mount Fuji. Yeah.
富士山を2回登ったことある。
どうでしたか？私は登りたくないけど、富士山を登ったと言いたいです。わかる？登りたくないけど。そんな辛くなかった。ただ気をつけないと。でも10年前ぐらい友達が普通の服を着てコンバースの靴を履いて富士山登ったけど、台風が来た。だからすぐ諦めました。
Super Seraphim, thank you so much
for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. ありがとうございます。Also, thanks for being here while I do my washing up. That way I don't have to do it alone when the stream ends. Ooh! I don't like being lonely. Like to have the company. いや、ダメだな。しっかりと準備した方がいい。そうですね。Covered in... What is this covered in? What is this? Yeah, hiking Converse. Hiking a mountain in Converse is a quick way to not hike a mountain. For sure. You're washing your dishes, Tirana? Hell yeah! Dish buddies! It's gotta get done. What is this stuff? Is this rice? I washed mine a few minutes ago. Hey! Japan crew! Getting it done! What's a scrunch? I only know a scrunchie as a hair thing. I don't know what a scrunchie is, other than it being a hair thing. Scrunch. It's like everyone just had dinner or something. Yeah. No way. I'll place mine in the dishwasher so I don't feel left out. I'm jealous. I want a dishwasher. But I don't want one bad enough to make space for it in this apartment and deal with it. Is it called different? You mean what's a scrunchie? A scrub daddy? Not a scrub daddy? What are we talking about? Because yeah, scrunchie where I'm from is the hair band that's like really puffed up, like different colors and stuff. Hooray! Woohoo! Wee! Thank you for the 16 months, Tim. Thank you very much. Wee! Scrub Daddy. I did have Scrub Daddy. And then I ran out of Scrub Daddies. They were good, but also they got real nasty over using them over time. You're all good, you're all good. No worries. Yeah, this is... Everybody's homework is to go do your dishes. So, for a tiny blowtorch dessert, I don't want to use the peaches because that's for the Patreon stream and I'm about to eat like a fuck ton of peaches tomorrow. Wait, if I do a slice of apple and caramelized sugar on it, is that like a toffee apple? From New Zealand, Carl's Jazz Apples. There's a picture of Carl on it, but I don't know if it's going to dox me, so... Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Carl, for getting your jazz apples to Japan. Really appreciate you, my dude. Yes? Okay. Well, let's try. Turn into a regular daddy. I wish. Yeah, I wish. I'm gonna slice you up, cover you in sugar. Oh, how do I want to do this? I guess I'll take like a big chunk. Like a... Okay. First time bruleeing. Bruleeing sugar, I mean. Okay. Would you like a close-up? Would you like to go see a movie? No, I'm feeling fat and sassy. Oh yeah. Don't fall. Nyo, 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 nyo. My spoon is too big. I am a banana. Okay. Gambare. Kurokunatte. Ooh. Is this good? It smells awesome. I feel like that's good, right? And then I don't eat it like as immediately. I just leave it for a bit. I think of it every Christmas, since the one which starts with the dancing has a Swedish Christmas song. What's that one? Is that, are we still talking about Don Hersfeld? It's not the one where they're like, dance! Everybody dance! Yay! Life is good! Yay! And then it goes the way that it does. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, is this a Better Twitch TV thing? The cat sitting very comfortably around a campfire with its friends. Because that's the second time we've seen that. What is that? How long do I leave it? Can I crack it with a spoon? Oh yeah. Would you like ASMR? Okay. Nice. You're still here, by the way, or did we die? Are we still here before I take a bite? Just to check. Just checking. I'll wait. It is no problem.
Uh-oh. Did we die? Uh-oh. Fuck. Okay, as long as you guys are still here, because for some reason my chat died back at Enoch saying, yeah, to get fine. It died back there. So the whole time I was like, huh? Arcana, thank you so much for the 16
Just
months.
dropping by to say hello, lol.
Okay, as long as you guys aren't getting any issues.
Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Thank you. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for coming to join in for a second. And yeah, good luck with your early work tomorrow. I appreciate it. I was always going to be more ASMR, but it wasn't. Mmm. That's pretty freaking good though. Mmm. The blowtorch really has opened up 1,000 avenues for desserts and savory things. No worries, Mr. Gabs. Let me just, what did you say? Dropping off myself. Oh, you gotta, in the office today and being taken out for pizza. Oh, excellent. Enjoy the pizza and enjoy work. See you next time. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Have you guys seen all of the NPC stuff? I've just started seeing it pop up. I'm late to the party, but what the fuck's going on? Do you know what I'm talking about? And that show's like, ice cream, so good. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a TikTok thing. Yeah, like the TikTok stuff. So I keep grabbing you by the face. Yeah, I don't know. I just started seeing stuff about it. Just some dumb TikTok stuff. Yet again. Oh, TikTok. The place to be. Thank you for liking my room stuff. Thank you. I always wonder. I'm like, I like everything to match. So I'm always like, is it okay? Is everything okay? But it's good. I like my house. Have a good time. I wake up and I go, yeah. And I live my day and I go, oh yeah. And it's evening and I'm like, yeah. What I do. I should probably turn off the AC in the kitchen and come back here. My hands are like sticky. Look.
I wonder what happened with the... Yeah, it's still stuck there. So I guess the iPad's given up. It's like, you've had enough of the chat. No more, you don't need any more. Okay. Off. Off. Turn it all off.
Wee. You. Yoo-hoo. Ooh.
Yo.
And you're here with me now? No.
Yeah, it's the good life. Waking up going, yeah. Go to bed, go, yeah. I lie in bed, I go, hey Emma, how was your day? And I go, it was pretty good. And I go, yeah. And I fall asleep. Good shit. Who texted me? My sister. She sent me a funny advert. Sorry, I can't share it with you. I can actually share it with you. It's not... Say hey to my sister. Plug in your iPad? No, it's not dying. It's at 61%. It just decided that the chat should freeze. The advertisement said landlord kitchens at landlord prices. And she said, I wonder who the target audience is. A classic sister to sister conversation. Me and my sis. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had. Why did it just stop? It's like the app's still there. Everything looks like it's working. It just was like, no new messages. You don't need to read anymore. You've read enough in your life. You've seen enough things. Oh, I don't charge the iPad at the end of the stream. I use the iPad in between streams. So it's just, I just forget to, it's fine. No, don't worry. Don't worry yourself about it. Take those worries, put them to bed, just like I do. When you get in bed, you go, oh yeah. Put those worries in bed, they go, oh yeah. Just kidding. Worries, if they went to bed, they'd probably be like, oh no. Oh god. Shit. Oh my god. I have had this like throat cough for so long and I don't want it anymore. You know what? I think I'm done. I think I'm good. I'm also seeing if there's anything we could watch on YouTube together. But also, we don't have to do anything. Because I do have Hatoful Boyfriend, but I feel like that's gonna take a long time. And I don't got that in my brain space. Because I gotta rest before tomorrow's stream for Patreon people. I don't have enough worries to allocate my own to your iPad status, so we chillin'. Okay, good. Yeah, thank goodness. Was worried my iPad status was important. Yeah, long reading game. I'm like, I don't think I have that in me. Also, I look a little bit low down. And then we just, there we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, is it true that in Japan normal cartoons are anime? I actually don't know, but anime just means like animation. So, but I don't know what like Adventure Time or, that's my knowledge of current cartoons. Bluey, the other ones. I don't know if they're anime. I don't know many things. I just don't know. Bluey is sick. Bluey is very cool. I love Bluey. My Adventures with Superman. I don't know that one. Yeah, I haven't. These days I've been watching more Japanese shows. I've been watching Let's Get Divorced, which is a Japanese drama, I guess. Drama comedy thing on Netflix. There's some good moments. That was my favorite moment so far. Is the lead guy is kind of like a perv a little bit, which I'm like, but he's like in a room with his like current wife who he's trying to divorce, and like this other lawyer, and the lawyer, she's wearing no sleeves. He's like, oh my god, she's wearing no sleeves. Did she know that I would see it? Like, is she trying to do something? She's so sexy. And then his wife's like, let's begin, takes her top off, and she's wearing no sleeves. He's like, oh my god, she's also wearing no sleeves? Oh, damn. Fuck, it's my lucky day. Everyone's so hot. And then the elderly male lawyer just takes off his shirt and he's also got no sleeves and he's like, ah! Because, like, no sleeves is, like, not a thing here, like, for, I guess for elderly men, I don't know, but it's good. I was gonna say let's watch it, but I will totally get DMCA'd. 100%. But yeah, it's in Japanese with English subs. It's called, the lawyer threw me off. Yeah, like the elderly male lawyer taking his shirt off and he's just got these, like, he's got his little arms out. It's so good. Sexy, sexy shoulders. Oh, I want to go and see the new Barbie movie, but it doesn't come out till the 8th of August here, so we have to wait. Sucks. I want to see it now. I want it now. But I need to go and see Miyazaki's new movie. Throat was like, ah. Oppenheimer Nihon demo yatte kurenai kana. So ne. Yeah. Zannen. So beyond hype for Barbie. I'm like, come on. Still seeing the John Wick for really? What the fuck? Yeah, shit's so late here. Except for me, it's shoulder blades. You get your shoulder blades out? Or are you talking about the perv? Whoa! Whoa! I'm just cute and go with a friend I don't have anyone to go with. Oh, Emily! Emily! Alright. Well, hell yeah for you, man. Loving shoulder blades. You tell him. Hell yeah. Come Tokyo see Barbie. I'm so excited for it to come out. I didn't even think about, like, dressing up for it. I just wanted to see it, but that could be cute. I don't know, do I own pink things? I have the white Caesarea dress, but I don't know if I own, like, pink stuff. The fear of shoulder blades reminds me of middle school teachers. The fear of shoulder blades? Or, like, shoulder blades being out? I remember, yeah, all the uniform rules that I had to abide by at high school was just, yeah, there were so many of them. I dyed my hair black. They did not like that. Oh, he's behind the... Oh shit, how am I gonna fix that? Oh fuck, he's behind the thing. Oh, he should just be in front. That's how to fix it. It should just be at the very front. Okay, he's on top. Just gonna give you a free one, just to test it. Okay, he'll just be in front of chat. I wonder if that fucks up any of the others. Oh, I think it would actually. Hold on, let me check. Sorry, gonna troubleshoot. Oh yeah, because if I did this one, it's gonna fuck it. Didn't fuck it. Okay, that's good. Okay. Good. A free Waluigi, a treat, a treat. Master has given us a treat. I'm not Master. I'm sorry to give myself that title. That was wrong of me. Thanks, Tim. There's a few cool redemptions we have now that haven't been around for the year it's been since you've been here. So we got some good ones. I could give you some free ones as a celebration of your return. I'll give you Mario. He's so cute. It says, "Hello, Mario. What a fun guy." Yippee! Oh, here he comes. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Shit. Poor guy. He going through it. Oh, you miss Wii Fit? How do you feel about the Wii Sports? What is it called? The one that's like a wheel, but it's not. Oh, well, thank you for being here, Delta Cyrus. I do stream. On and off. Well, not on and off, but like just twice a week. But I'm here. We hang out. I ate some sushi. I set it on fire. It's been a good time. And I have a throat that just won't clear. We have Godzilla. Godzilla's the cheapest. Great. Can you guys hear an echo of that? Can you hear? Does it sound like two audios? I also have your other bomb. Ah! I'll play some for you just in case.
And now the latest news from Nintendo. Your mom gay.
Your mom gay. Okay, as long as it doesn't sound doubled. I heard somebody else said that that was doubled the other day, and I was like, oh no, oh god. Big booties, giant asses. I love them all, and I want to get my face. I'm gonna shove it right in between those.
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
If a streamer gets these for free, do you need your points back? I don't know. I'm just doing them all. Sometimes I do them by myself. I'll sit here and I'll just click them all. I get to reap the rewards of my hard work. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. I can never get fast enough to get away. Sometimes feel like copyright strikes waiting to happen, especially since Nintendo does not mess around. I think it's fine. Usually Nintendo are like caught by sounds. Unless Mr. Nintendo is watching my stream. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Yeah, sucks just suck. Plus, yeah, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And if not, you can clip this. And then you can play it to me when I get banned for fucking around with Nintendo stuff. I used to emulate Nintendo games. That's what's gonna piss them off. When, years ago on Twitch, I was emulating. Now I don't, Nintendo, I pay for my shit. But you should come out with Twilight Princess on the Switch, please. Please, I want to fucking play Twilight Princess. I know you just came out with Tears of the Kingdom. Please come out with Twilight Princess. I love Twilight Princess. Come out with Wind Waker on the Switch. Let's go. Please. Work email. Ooh. Ooh. I know, I want to play Twilight Princess. I love Twilight Princess. I display the cartridge I owned on a pedestal. Right, so I have like a Nintendo 64 and a GameCube, and I have the games, but I wasn't able to get it to go through my computer, so I had to emulate. So I should have just done that. I should have just held up the game like, we're playing this. Opens up Dolphin emulator. They should just port the HD version. I know, come on, just do it. Please. I just want to play my games. That's all I want. Speaking of, I really want to play some Zelda. Some Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, maybe tomorrow. After tomorrow's stream, I will go and play Dance Dance Revolution. Oh yeah, I'll play DDR. And then I'll play Legend of Zelda. That can be my end of work time. Cartridge is in the console. I'm putting it in the console. The Kingdom kind of emo. Tears of the Kingdom? I was trying to think of some emo quote to do with tears, but all I can think of is raw means I love you and dinosaur. I've forgotten all my emo scene quotes. This is gonna suck. You can't break a girl who is already broken. Oh, ad break. Is anybody still here? Oh, tears don't fall, they crash around me. My conscience calling me to go home. My tears don't fall, they crash around me. Hello. The cookie. Oh, what's the... Oh, I made you a cookie, but I eated it. This was 100% on my Pixo back in the day. I love walking in the rain, cause no one knows I'm crying. Why does it sound kind of Jamaican or something? I love walking in the rain. Oh, fuck. This is rough. Don't call me emo or I'll cry big juicy tears of blood and pain and then I'll die and it will all be your fault. Oh, fuck. Oh, they just run in the background now? Okay. Okay, that's good. I can't even read this. I'm not emo, I just like to annoy people with my feelings. Why don't you love me? These little fucking toes are out. Oh, oh my god, this one? I printed this out and put it on my, my books at school. I can't remember which subject it was, but I had like roses, like a wrapping paper that I covered my book with, and then I put that in the middle with like skull stickers around it. Oh, the cookie one is just the I made you a cookie but I eated it. It was these two like emo characters. Love doesn't exist. Oh, there's Ollie Sykes. I may look happy, but honestly, dear, the only way I'll smile is if you cut me ear to ear. Oh, that's a little much. It's, the classic. I wonder how these people are doing now. These two people. Oh, God. Oh. So deep that it didn't even bleed and catch me. I'm caught red-handed, now I'm far from lonely. Friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, best friend. Everything has an end. Pizza doesn't. Sign off on is right. Sign off on, I think. I love the used. I think. Well, I didn't used to. I used to love the music, but I'd always make Burt McCracken a villain in my fan fictions. A fucking face mask with Emo Daddy on it. We still going. God. I hope now that I took my heart out, you will keep it, because I don't have a clue how to put it back, and if you don't want it because it's full of blood, don't worry, I can wash it off and put a ribbon around it. Anyways, I just wanted to say I love you. By the way, I'm about to faint, so take it fast. Oh, God. Fucking hell. What a time. What a time to be alive. Oh, I remember the medic droid. Yeah, good stuff. Liam's realizing in their 20s the sad quote would be read by AI Shrek voices on TikTok. Is it actually? Yeah, get me the fuck out. Woof. It's an old video pre-YouTube, I think, with a guide on how to be emo. I remember that video. Wait, I totally... I remember, I'm like... I can't remember the creator? But yeah, I remember the video. Thing is, everyone is emo now. The world's gone to shit, so it's just not as theatrical anymore. Yeah, I'm emo as fuck. I mean, old me might be like, Emma, you're not emo. Where is your wristbands and your black t-shirts? And I say, I don't like the feeling of wristbands. Makes my wrists feel bad. I'm almost 30. And I know I don't like wristbands. But my black t-shirts are in my cupboard. And hopefully she will accept that. Oh man, yeah. That was such an era. I used to get offended like with the cheer up emo kid shirts. For some reason I was so offended by them. Oh, Cece, thank you for the 50 bits. I hate being 32. Can we go back to 2003? You gotta be nice about 32 because I'm heading there. Wow, I've got a little bit more time, but I hope that there are some good things about 32. I honestly do not want to go back to 2003. Grade 3? What happened in grade 3? I don't know. 2003, I don't want to have to go through everything I've been through again. I went through it. No more. I don't want any more. Alright, Gran, enjoy your 30th. I will. I have fun. 28 here. Me too. Still not 30. Me too. But it's coming. It's coming. Exciting. Enjoy your 20s. I am. I'm having a good time. And I'm sure I'll also enjoy my 30s. There'll be different kinds of joy. Good times. Whoops, sorry about that. 34, 32, 35. Feel like 20. Hell yeah. 2005. I don't want to go back to any of them. I mean, I've enjoyed some of them. I don't want to go back. This year's pretty good. I'm having a good time this year. It's nice. Let's say something that living in 2023 can simply be explained as For some reason I was like, oh, 2003, wait, that was only 10 years ago. Nope. So I would have been, so it was 20 years ago, so I would have been 8 years old. 8. What a time. God, fuck puberty. I don't want to ever go through that again. I'm gonna go through menopause, which is also gonna be joyful. But at least I won't be so confused. I'll be an adult. Hello, Eastern Shiro. Thank you so much for the 9 months. How you doing? How you doing?
Heyo Toki.
Heyo. Life does that thing in which is that it does which is past, which is insane. Okay, I got that. My brain was not reading. I have so much rice in my system that my abilities of anything is like gone to trash. 40. Ooh, do you have any lessons that you've learned along the way that you would like to share? Or anything you would just want to tell us? Or tell me. I'll take it. I'll take some knowledge. You've got more time on me for sure. I'm happy to hear. Yeah, the reading tube's clogged with just full-on grains of rice. Okay, 時間を巻きしたら 並んできた日本語を忘れてしまうから、止めといた方がいいね。マキなんとか。What are you? 巻き戻す。戻す A different 戻る Oh, やめる。Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. Okay. So it's not the 戻す like return, it's a different 戻す. Rewind. 時間を巻き戻したら if you can rewind time. できた日本語を忘れてしまう。やめといた方がいいね。So, if you rewind time, if you were to rewind time, it's like learn, you would come to forget the Japanese that you learned. So it's better to やめといた I don't think that's gonna help me. 戻したら忘れないのにねってこと。Okay. So even if you turn back time and you could remember the Japanese, then it would be okay. Sorry. Okay. It's better not to. Okay. Gotcha. Yametoku. To stop doing. Okay, thank you. So if you turn back time, you would forget the Japanese that you've learned. So it's better to not do that. Gotcha. Okay. Yametoku is to not do. 時間が経ったら忘れちゃうからストップしといた方がいいよね。だね。Okay. Did we have any? Be kind to yourself. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that, Fexy. Thank you. I'm not very old, but I can give advice. How old? Animals nice, people shitty. That's advice. How old are you, Cowardly Brave? Also, brick walls are hard. Okay, we're getting some good shit tonight. Good shit. Nice. Great advice. I think I am good to go forward in the future and have a good time. Or rewind the time and unlearn all the Japanese and have a bad time. Barely managed to pass N5. I wonder how long this will all take. Depends on how dedicated you are. And you can do it. Dedicate yourself, you can do it. Consistency and shit, you know? Probably do it in a better way than I have. Because my consistency has not been great in the past. Employ the services of the world's largest businessman. You will have a good time. Without my services, you'll have a bad time. With my services. James Allen, thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you. 時間が薬で time heals で合ってる time is medicine, time heals. Does it work like that? Hello? Oh, my brain stopped working. I was like, JM Salon, thank you so much for the 13 months. I just said that, didn't I? I really got rice brain. All my little crevices in my brain filled to the brim with rice. 7 a.m. How's your night? It's good. It's 9:20 p.m. Blaze it. Oh, it's good. It's good. I won't be hanging around for too much longer because I'm going to go insane. Oh! 時間が薬が時間が薬は時間が経てば yeah, is that by itself without e, is it いや嫌なこと忘れちゃうって意味時間が経てば嫌なこと忘れちゃうって意味 Ah, okay. So as time, I don't know tate, but I'm assuming it's like as time passes, the like bad thing, you forget the bad things is the meaning of 時間が薬。英語 Oh yeah, time heals all wounds, yeah. Time heals. Yeah, time heals all wounds is probably better, right? Sorry, I'm kicking the table. I would like to forget the bad things. I think time is gonna do that. 時間が薬だ。薬? Fuck me. 時間が薬だから。My elderly advice to you young ones, don't forget to have fun and enjoy life. Don't let it pass you by while waiting for life to happen. To quote one of my many favorite songs, I spent the best years of my life waiting for the best years of my life, so what's there to write about? That's a sad song. That's a damn sad song. But that's true. Thank you for your wisdom. Damn. Thank you. Spent the best years of my life waiting for the best years of my life. Yeah, I like that. There's that song, the cover by Phoebe Bridgers. Actually, it doesn't really have... It has lots of meaning, but there's... Missed My Heart. Do you guys know the song Missed My Heart? There's like the whole song. It's like about all the decisions this guy makes. Like he goes to confront his ex-partner and kills her new boyfriend. And then he attacks her and she like laughs at him. Absolutely not, you silly goose. Absolutely. Oh, speech bubble again. Absolutely not. But it's like all the decisions he makes, and he goes to jail because he did it, and then he tries to escape, and then he gets shot down, and he's like bleeding out and about to die, and then he remembers like when he was a kid, and he's like fishing in a river with his friends. And then the last words are downriver from the Moundsville prison graveyard, which I assume is where he will die and will be buried. And it's like, as a child, he was like just down the river fishing and everything. And then it's like there's no way that he could know, like as a child, he's gonna die and be buried just upstream. And I'm like, I don't know, the reveal of that line, I was very emotional. I was sobbing so hard. I was not okay. But it's a great song. It's a great song. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, you should check it out. I am mainly familiar with the Phoebe Bridgers cover of it, which is also brutal. Talk to yourself like you would like to be spoken to. Sometimes you can be too hard on yourself. Very true. Very true. I know for me in particular, and a lot of people, getting to that point can actually be a lot of work to, like, you know, I always used to hear like, be nice to yourself. I'm like, haha, that's gonna take some time. And working through stuff under layers of shit and figuring out stuff about yourself, that's the way to go about it. But yeah, it's a different journey for everybody. But overall, the goal being to be kind to yourself and to enjoy life and everything. And yeah. Hell yeah. Clapped with Bright Eyes Connor Oberst on the song I mentioned. And oh! Longtime friends. Cursive. Is the Connor Oberst one, is that album? Did they do an album together? Because she had that song from that album. How did it go? Didn't wanna love you anymore. You become my ceiling. That one. Don't really love you anymore. What's that song called? Is it that album? I think. Don't really love you anymore. You become my ceiling. Baby Bridgers. Gold? The Gold? Phoebe Bridges. What is this album? Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking of. No, it's not the Gold. What the hell was that album called? Where are you? What's that album? Before Stranger in the Alps? Better Oblivion? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. There's a few songs I like from that and I cannot remember any of them. Better Oblivion Community Center. I think I liked Chesapeake. Yeah. But good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, guys. It's almost my bedtime. I gotta go to bed. It's my bedtime. Isn't that exciting? Can you believe it? I love bedtime. It's such a great time to go to bed. Oh my god, WPM, haven't checked for a while, but none of your dang business. Oh, no worries, Highwind. I'll see you guys, well, Patreon people in Highwind, I'll see you tomorrow morning. If you're still up, Highwind, I know it's gonna be late hours for you, so no worries, whatever you gotta do. Maintain your friendships, shit fades over time and time moves faster. It's true. Yeah, I love seeing friends after a long time, and it feels like nothing's changed. Which I like when I go back home. And let's go give a little raid to Josh in Japan, because he was going to be first contact if I was set on fire today. So let's go give him a little raid ski. But thank you all for coming to join. I appreciate it. I hope you're happy and well, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for Patreon, if not next week Tuesday morning for Twitch people. So thank you, I appreciate it, and sleep well or have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye, everybody.